Yeah, Mom, I don't know. Purim was pretty crazy, and I realized that I want to take on, a little more maturity, be a little more realistic about myself. So I'm actually going to have a self-imposed quarantine for Corona. Yeah, I know. It's just, something I figured was the right thing to do. Oh, yeah, how you going, boss? Can't make anything. Quarantine. Quarantine, yeah. It's tough, but we make it work. We make it work. Kill him. He's on your left. Shoot him. Come on, come on. You got this now. You got this. You got this. Give me some, guy. Give me some. Hello? No. Super busy. Quarantine. I can't do anything. I'm terribly sorry. I wish I could. I could. I love doing things. I'm just really. Give me a second. I'm sorry. I gotta go. Pete. Oh, bombs away. Oh, Jesus. Hello? Oh, that's right now? Oh, yeah, for sure I'm coming. I'm on my way right now. I'm on my way. Don't worry about it.
Yo, what's up, man?
Let's do it. If you really are in quarantine, I'm sorry. It really sucks. I would not want to do that. I need to get out of the house pretty much every day, almost every hour. Yeah, coronavirus is pretty serious. This is another day, and there is another daf. Today's daf Vav, that 6 continues a conversation about how tzah. That means that you can't remove something from a private domain and put it in a public domain, and vice versa. But those are not the only 2 types of domains, and here's the types of domains that we have. I was going to do this live in different places that I think are those things, but it started raining and I was like, meh. I'm not yet sure if these definitions will be adjusted later on, but we're going to deal with the Gemara today. When it talks about a Reshus HaYachid, that's private domain. It at least has to have a ditch that is 10 tefachim deep. Tefach is the size pretty much of a fist, that's what they say, and at least 4 wide, and some type of partition with the same 10 in height and 4 in width. That which defines a Reshus HaRabim, which is a public domain, is a highway or some type of place that a lot of people walk on, open on both sides, a plaza area, something like that. Now we're going to get into a more interesting case, something called a karmelis. Sounds delicious. A karmelis seems to be public domains which are not frequented by people, something like the sea or a giant open field, and like the front of a storefront that has a few couches. It's not part of the Reshus HaYachid, it's not a private domain like the store itself, but it's not really public. Somewhere in between, it has a din of a karmelis, which is a unique set of rules for itself. And lastly, we have a place called a makom patur, which means a place that is exempt from all prohibition, which is basically something that is less than a 4x4 of tefachim, or at least not even 3 tefachim high, or like the threshold or front of like a house. There's a little porch area, but not really a porch area, just the front of the house. That would be makom patur. Anyway, this wraps up day 52. So that's exciting.